Alright, hello everyone. So, we are just getting into warm-ups right now. So, haven't missed too much yet. This is a pretty funny song. This sounds like a good warm-up. I don't know the map, but banger. Gonna work on getting the chat up in just a minute. My guy is playing Flashlight. Okay, this is already going hard. But yeah, just to speak a little bit about both teams. Oh, hey, Blank Tap? Hello?
Hello.
I gotta turn the game volume down a bit. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, we're just playing warm-ups right now.
Alright. Yep. Hello everybody, welcome to Boyfriend Manufacturer versus team named Quay.
Those are some pretty good team names. I think Boyfriend Manufacturer is like an 8 out of 10 team name.
Let me get a piece of paper.
It's pretty funny to look at Shot Gamer's gameplay right now. I mean, he's trying his best. Okay, he's no longer trying his best.
Shot Gamer is just... Oh, the man is living in the darkness right now. He's just throwing the board. He's throwing the board. Let's go. Shot Gamer is turning to choke artist. Let's do this.
Yeah, I
my
mean,
goodness, the man is back on playing.
When you take Flashlight, it's kind of you fuck around and you find out.
Alright, he's finding out right now. This man is just over-aiming everything. The man is trying his best. Wait, he's actually kinda aiming at the right circle. What's happening? No, he's dead! He's dead! No! Alright, well, I think that's enough for the warm-up. Is it?
Yeah, that's, I believe, the first warm-up.
Mamma mia. Alright, I'm gonna... It's commentate while doing my homework.
Oh my god!
I was not planning to commentate this one, but...
Yeah. We appreciate it, we appreciate it.
No, I mean, yeah, but... someone asked me to, so, you know what? Screw it, let's do this, boys. I can commentate with you also, Boss Ampi. So, it's very fun. Why is there a first point, man?
Huh?
Is that automatic?
I reset it. I reset client so that it will show the chat. There we go.
Oh, I see, okay. Let's go, thank you.
Okay,
I can see the chat.
They are skipping warm-up, it seems.
Oh, wait, okay. Alright, no fun. And they're just gonna go straight for the content, it seems. Yeah, let's get into this.
Wait, are they? I mean, it seems like their team is arguing about it. I mean... I don't know, I'm hearing a warm-up, so I'm gonna assume this is the pick.
Yeah, this... Alright.
Yeah, I mean, you get to watch a chill aim map, I think.
Okay. Well, we all...
Oh, wait, this music is not even remotely synced. Alright.
There we go. 290 beats per minute? Yeah, okay, that's... I don't think that's chill a lot, but... Here we are, let's get into this one.
Oh wait, there's no way that's... Nah, the map is not synced up at all. Okay.
Okay. Alright, if you want to restart, this is the time.
Yeah. What the hell?
What's happening right now?
Well, I mean, you can see the gameplay fine, but it's like,
Yeah, it's slightly off sync.
I think slightly is being pretty generous. Okay, we're resetting.
Alright, alright. Hold your horses, guys. We will be right
We
back.
love the Osu tournament client, functional 100% of the time with no exceptions.
Consistency, am I right? Why is it unpleasant Sonata?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the random music taste from the client is like permanently really bad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, we are back into the warm-up.
Are we though?
Soon enough, hopefully.
Um. Okay, well, if there was a time for it to stop working, I think it's now instead of later. I mean, yeah, they're just playing warm up, so it's not that important.
Okay. Alright, thank God, thank God. We don't really care, hopefully.
There we go.
Yo, let's go. Alright, we are seeing 7 people.
Dude, we got some funny business. More flashlight, more easy. All right.
Let's go. Choke gamer is just flashlight gamer now. 2HE is not even playing. He does not care. Choke gamer is trying to like literally do some shots in the dark right now. The man is struggling. Can't blame him. This is like new map fantasy or something. Apple with SL, I just realized.
But Apple is actually not doing bad on easy, especially considering like this wasn't even like their warm up. So it's like he's sight reading, I think. Easy sight reading is kind of hard.
Yeah, much respect to those players because holy moly, I cannot. I just.
All right, and with the final notes, we finally will be playing the actual match. So let's get right into it. Okay, yeah, boyfriend Maxford does not, in fact, have a point right now. So yeah, I can take a look at the. Wait, I think shouldn't the chat show? Okay, there we go.
Huh?
So,
Alright.
both teams gonna do their picks and bans, or
with
bans
the
first as usual. Two
yeah.
bans, and not really sure what both teams are gonna try to ban, because as far as I know, they're both pretty well rounded. So, I mean, they can ban just whatever they don't like.
Alright, well,
pretty average rolls, but Rush is gonna take it. All right.
Okay, alright, let's go. Bruh. Yeah, it's all up to boyfriend manufacturer to pick what they want.
So yes, it is two bans to answer Rush's question. This was kind of a last minute change, but yeah, this was announced. Always happy when the teams pick like a decent song as the last warm up, so that you don't have to listen to garbage for like 5 minutes. So
yeah, you always love to see it. I'd rather hear it actually.
One thing I think Boyfriend Manufacturer they have a good like hidden roster, I think, because some of their later picks are like really good hidden players. Like they have Twee hidden. I mean, it's literally in the name. And then they also have Lexonox, who is like the hidden 2-man.
He's cool.
But yeah. I mean, to discuss a bit more about the players, I guess probably the standout among both teams is probably Les Perry on team named Quay, where if you followed his solo scores recently, he has made a name for himself recently as the because maybe guy. I mean, he FC'd all of them. Actually, wait, he didn't FC the third one, but that one is like 1K if you FC, so.
The man is like facing everything like it's the infinite.
Yeah, so I mean, in terms of tournaments, how that's relevant is, I mean, you can just tell he has very good no-mod consistency, right? And he's pretty well-rounded.
Absolutely.
Can play basically any map at this star rating. Meanwhile, probably the standout player on Boyfriend Manufacturer, or at least their first pick, was Carlos Flo. And yeah, Carlos Flo, also in the name, he's very good at like aim control, flow aim, that sort of stuff. But yeah, okay, GWK's team gonna ban Hard Rock 2.
And Russian gonna kick out the tech. Node 4 is gone.
It's not really tech though. That's kind of like a
wait, Aspire. Wait, hold on. Wait, Aspire and Node 4. Who cooked?
Yeah, the poolers are really cooking with some of these maps. I mean, it seemed like that was a really good ban based on how unhappy the team named Quay is with it.
Wow! Wow!
GWK is asking if they can double ban, so it looks like they want to double ban Hard Rock, so that's kind of a bit of a giveaway. But yeah, I guess where that could be coming from is one player who's really good at Hard Rock on Boyfriend Manufacturer is Reshiman. I mean, Hard Rock is kind of like his thing, and I think in this Hard Rock 1 and this Hard Rock 3, Resh can do pretty good on.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a wise choice then.
Oh, they want to ban DT1. Alright.
Oh, okay.
As for Boyfriend, they could probably ban Nomad 5 if they don't want to play Gimmick. Because Nomad 5 is also Gimmick. It's a kind of inted map. The guy mapped it while he was on 5 beers apparently. So if that tells you anything.
Okay.
Both teams very aggravated at the other's bans. I mean, that means they're doing a good job. These are like well researched.
Let's go.
Or I don't know if it's aggravation or maybe they think team name Quay is inting. I don't know.
Bruh.
Okay, that seems to be the case. Okay, yeah, they're double ban Gimmick.
Oh my goodness Christ. They're just gonna ban everything regarding tech and lawyer. Okay. And I think we are actually done with the banning phase. Scared of insult. Okay.
Oh my god.
The man is taunting right now. Oh, why?
I mean, yeah, Insert is a pretty good player on that sort of map.
Yeah.
So, I'm scared of Insert. That's probably kind of true.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I would be too.
But yeah, Boyfriend Manufacturer gonna go for a pick now. I mean, they could go for Hard Rock, because it seems like Team Nate Quay are kind of conceding that, like, based on the bans. Like, they think Boyfriend Manufacturer is good at it. So, but we'll see if they agree with that. But I can absolutely see Hard Rock Win being good. They also have Sips, who is like Hard Rock aim god, pretty much.
Oh, I see.
And just a solid lineup for that, I think. Insert, you're welcome. I gave you advice on how to play a map that got banned. You're welcome.
Let's go.
Oh wait, there go Hard Rock 3. I mean, that's pretty similar.
Wow.
So they are liking the Hard Rock. So yeah, we are gonna be all aboard the blimp right now.
Oh, okay. Isn't this the one that Marichaski DT?
Yes.
Ah. That
but
guy's not DT?
It's a DT map for literally him and only him. And okay, like maybe Emmerich. But you know, us mere mortals in the 4-digit scene are gonna be playing it Hard Rock.
Absolutely.
Yep. So
Yeah, we're just gonna right in the blimp. Out of play.
on Boyfriend's side, I am 100% expecting to see Carlos Flow. Like, this is definitely a Carlos Flow map, I think.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Team Name Quay, I think you're gonna see a lot of their kind of core 3 is gonna be Les Perry, Pancho, and waiting on Wanderer. But yeah, those 3 are like their earliest picks, and also pretty much all-rounders, except for very specific things. So they're gonna be basically perma-lobbied, or near perma-lobbied. I think, meanwhile, Boyfriend Manufacturer are gonna have a lot more, I guess, options at their disposal on most picks.
In my blimp.
So yeah, we see Carlos in. I'm kind of surprised not to see Reshaman or Sifs, because they're like Hard Rock specialists. But maybe it's a map specific thing. Because yeah, I mean, Luxinox, not. I mean, he's like okay at Hard Rock, but that's not really his favorite mod, which is definitely the hidden. So he's gonna be leaving, it seems.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have Rushman.
Oh, yeah, there we go. In my blimp. Alright, good luck. It's already in the chat, and we are just gonna go straight into the
we're gonna start things off with a banger. That's what we love to see.
Right, in my blimp.
Do you know the song? I mean, if you did, then you could get the kazoo out, but...
Okay, well... You know what? Why not?
I was joking, but...
Okay,
you know,
right.
You can if you want to.
I'm putting down the kazoo. Alright, we just need a restart, I hope. Wait, everyone's coming in. Oh my goodness, that is smooth.
Alright.
Alright. You're safe, MP. No, restart this. Oh, do you wanna ride in my plane? Alright, sadly for Boyfriend Manufacturer, I don't think they swing to the girl side because they manufacture boyfriends. But 10k lead for Team Name Quay. I'm just gonna call them Quay for some reason. Why is?
I mean, it is a team named Quay, so you just call him Quay, obviously.
Yeah. Alright, the boyfriend maker. I'm just gonna sell
one trade from Let's Play Carlos Flow. Wait, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Those are like some of the best players here. So they're gonna be first ones to drop.
Yeah, that is.
I'm not gonna give it up as well.
Gonna follow. Benjamin Choke Gamer still with the double full combo, but still it's 2v3. Quay is still going to this, but Lasper is actually kind of faltering. Carlos Flow is not.
Yeah, but it's not going well for Boyfriend Manufacturer. I mean, they only have one FC right now. Chalk Gamer.
Yeah.
Oh, he got aim mapped.
Only Pancho. 98% accuracy. Oh my god, it's the break.
Wait, the Pancho egg is really good too, along with the FC.
Yeah, 98% accuracy. This guy is actually popping off. 250k lead for Quay, and we're going to this one. He does not hit the alt pattern, but he has done more than enough in this very first pick. 200k lead, but it's kind of dropping. But is it even fast enough?
They kind of have an opportunity, but I mean, there's a lot of time left actually, like a quarter.
Oh yeah.
But Carlos Flow not helping. Oh my gosh, this could be really close.
It's hitting! A fraction of
Chalk Gamer!
They are holding.
I think that might murder them.
I think that's done. That's the last nail in the coffin. It's 0-1.
Okay, well, a nail biter to start things off, but it's gonna be team name Quay to take the first point here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ending of the map got a little bit crazy, a little bit rough and rowdy, but yeah, team name Quay gonna come in on top.
Alright, well, we're gonna pass the hot potato back to Boyfriend Manufacturer.
Well, that was their pick actually. So
wait,
yeah, remember?
oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's Quay has the hot potato now.
Alright, well, Quay has the hot potato and they are gonna eat it up because they just made a break point and they are looking to extend the lead. 90 seconds, starting off now. Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp?
Okay, so they're gonna go DT3. So team name Quay is going to bring them to the speed territory, the stamina territory.
Alright, speed abuse. You love to see it. I don't, but I'm sure you do.
Bresh being asked about tournament he's hosting during a match. Nice. If you're watching this, you should sign up for Rushiman's Upranker Utopia. Yeah? Okay. Sorry, I'm done plugging.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's very common for speed to be picked in any OSU tournament match, because usually there's one team who can play it and one team who maybe cannot as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Quay gonna get some of their specialists out here to play this, because I think Mommy and Accelerator are pretty solid on tapping. And then past that, they will probably have Poncho Lesperry, I want to say.
I see. Yato, Akari.
Okay, there he is. Actually, no Poncho. He's gonna have GWK playing, who,
okay.
I mean, for a while he was known as just a no-mod hard rock game player, but as of recent he is putting in the speed grind, so we'll see if it pays off.
Holy moly, alright, GWK gonna show his secret weapon and let's see if he can do it. Because I have been training speed for so long and I still cannot do it. It's hard. I don't know how.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a Boyfriend Manufacturer, they have Chalk Gamer, who is also a speed gamer. I think Sips can play it. I'm a little bit concerned to see Russian. He does not like this BPM in terms of tapping. Especially when it's like 80 plus note streams. The streams are pretty long, even if you're like a good speed player. But we have Carlos Flow in, who is, he's not a speed player by any means, but he's kind of good at cheesing them. So we'll see if he can do that.
This kind of finger control, I presume it's...
A tiny bit of finger control, but it's mostly just death streams. Very long streams. Yeah, some of the other versions of this song, it gets mapped as finger control. This one, none of that business. It is simply a genetics check.
Genetics check. Alright, well, we're gonna go straight into our second map of the day. It will be the DT Stamina. 3 minutes and 40
saying
seconds.
100k ink. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's certainly unfortunate.
Hopefully not. Alright, just as the quicker said, and bada bing, bada boom. I usually calls for with the giant X. I'm standing up not too strong right there.
He didn't break at least, but he dropped a lot of back.
Oh,
wait. Never mind.
Top 10 pictures taken from disaster. Doomer. Oh, doomed. Oh no, please. You guys can't do it.
You can't, man. You don't give up, like, 2 seconds in.
It's the beginning. Yeah. 10k now for 10k lead for Team Quay, and GWK is holding up on his own really well, and it's actually Raspberry that is having some trouble. 94% accuracy in this very beginning with that accuracy. Holy moly, alright, GWK leading the chart as Sasuga, Captain Sama. Carlos Flo on the other hand is back on his feet. The man fell flat on his face, and he has risen up from the floor. But still, 30k lead for Quay.
Oh, rest breaking on aim map, real?
Yeah, that is not Carlos almost saying he needs to hold.
Oh, GWK was done though.
GWK is running on steam as well. He has finally ran out of breath, but Raspberry, look at that accuracy. This might be the chance for Chokem and Steve to snipe them off Mami and Accelerator, however, still holding the standard, and it's 2v2. Accelerator gonna find a miss. This is their chance, Ampi.
Yeah. Oops, GWK says.
Oops, drops from 98 to 90, classic. Alright, Chokeman and Steph, it's all up to them right now. If they cannot hold as a team, they're gone. Mommy still holding, but can Mommy take care of their children right now? Sims and Chokeman on the other hand, just going the distance. Reshama and Carlos Flo having the supporting combo. It's draining, Happy, it's draining. 70k lead, and 60k, 50k.
Yeah, I mean, they have a bit more filler to work with, a bit more combo for Boyfriend Manufacturer. Looks like they'll be able to take it, I think.
Oh no, Boyfriend Manufacturer will turn Quay game.
Wait, but they can't collapse though. They can't collapse. The end, death streams. Oh, Carlos Flo is dropping so much.
Carlos Flo is holding. It's gonna swing though.
Red Skeleton exit
team, and Land is not going to swing back. Sadly enough, the dream has been shattered. Boyfriend Manufacturer will not be able to persuade Quay.
Even without, you look at how much score they lost, even without breaking combo that much. But just the act has suffered so hard at the end for Boyfriend Manufacturer. They cannot take it for a team named Quay.
And yeah, Mommy actually fixing the whole team. And holy moly, it's 0-2. Alright. I finger locked. Accelerate. Oh, still 96%. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, only destruction on this other side, but of course it's back to their turn of picking. Let's see what they want to do. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Hang on, I'm getting the MP link for someone. Just give me a moment.
Okay, take your time, boss.
Oh, and it's not in the ref sheet. That's awesome. Okay, never mind. Okay, no 1-1. Everybody do the flop. Okay.
What the? Oh my god, man. Why? Everybody do that.
So, a little bit of a gamble pick if I don't say so myself. Because this kind of map is basically everyone can play it. So you just need a good roll and match pretty much.
Yeah, you need that. Just the star player that you can just rely on. You can be blind, you can be deaf, and you will still listen to him. Alright, do the flop. Cut version. What? It's cut version.
Yeah, it's 1 minute 20 seconds. It's the farm version.
Oh, that's.
Yeah,
Yep,
we a bit of interesting pooling, let's just say. But I mean, this is actually it's not that much of a div spike map actually. It's kind of just like a no mod 1, except it's like twice as short or like 3 times as short.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, clocking in at like what? 1 minute and 20 seconds. Holy moly. That's good. Dude, that's good. I listen to the song too much, bro. Alright, Wonder Meows. Classic. Hello. Back for the flop guy. Alright, Wonder coming in for quay. Oh yeah, quay. Killing Copper gonna opt in for boyfriend manufacturer. And we need one more from the other side. Who will play? Just one more. Everybody do the flop. Dang. Everybody then into the flop face first direct. Pop and then alright, Choke Gamer will get into the lobby and we're gonna play our third map soon enough. Number one, never mind. Choke Gamer do not want to do the flop. He's out. We are yet again waiting for the fourth player from the other side. And it will dance through. They started going wrong, but they got constantly gonna turn it by a bomb. They are going back for the flop guy. To the flop.
You guys very 94. Let's very gonna feel like 94 after he plays like 10 tournament matches in a row, dude.
Yeah. Alright, Sonos going to opt in to this number one. Let them do the flop.
I mean, both teams gonna really hope that they don't do the flop, actually.
Yeah,
But
this.
one of them may or may not, so we'll see.
As much of a fitting thing to do in this map, you don't.
Wait,
you
let's
don't want to do
Barry.
it, man.
Let's Barry, what are you doing, bro? Okay, you find the first break. Won't matter too much. Lex and Ox gonna trade it out.
And the lead is gonna go to Quay for a bit, still holding the double SS, and they are still looking quite clean. But
Accelerator,
it's
though.
about the aim and accelerator with a foul flat on his face right now. Lexon is gonna smell blood in the water. He's coming for him, and there it is, the lead going to boyfriend manufacturer. Right
Oh, Jaden McGee,
Okay, section right now. Here comes Big John.
Boyfriend is looking pretty good right now.
In the
Killing Copper.
Oh, Killing Copper is gonna miss, and it's going to drain their lead away. Sips as well, but nobody's surviving in this other side though. Only Wanderer and Lasbury against Lexonos and Reshaman. The lead still.
Accelerator though, so it's two FCs is two, everything tied up.
Yeah, it's still pretty tight though. They still need to hold loss and loss of combo right now, and we're going to go straight into
Wanderer!
the last game
Their FC is
right now. Wanderer gonna find Miss, and boyfriend manufacturer might be making a W soon enough. 200k lead, and it is almost over. 1 minute and 20 seconds of torment. It's all done, and they will flip the coin, and they will flip the right side. 1 to 2. To the flop. To the flop.
But yeah, no FCs actually. A little bit surprising because I mean the map's not that hard, but 2 new FCs at least, one on both sides, one from Reshaman, one from Lesbury.
Mole, mole.
Some banter in the chat. But yeah, it's gonna be team named Quay's pick now, and I will say they'll probably pick more speed. Oh my god, the ref. The ref is serious. Okay. I mean, it's true. You want to keep the trains moving on time, pretty much. But anyway, team name Quay. I think they'll pick Nomad 2. It's more tapping. And it looked like they were winning tapping pretty solidly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think DT2 would be even better, but you can't double pick. So I think Nomad 2 is like their next best option. Yeah. Also, it seems like Boyfriend doesn't want to play Gimmick, so then they could do Hidden 2, they could do Fremont 2. Those are also options.
Hello. Everybody to the flop. Everybody to the.
Oh wait, they're gonna go for Nomad 3 actually. So I did not expect that at all, but good because banger.
Alright.
We're doing really well on bangers on this match. We got ABC, we got Blimp. Now someone just needs to pick the bandmate song, and then we're good.
Yeah, this is emergency. Everyone is just agreeing in the chat. Banger, banger, banger. Okay, Wonder is just hating the song.
Incorrect opinion alert.
ABCDFG. Max song, diba? Just the emoji. ABCDFG, you're gonna movie.
But yeah, I mean, it looks like Boyfriend Manufacturer have got their roster in line a bit faster this time. They need one more player, but surely this won't take like 2 minutes.
Hopefully not, man.
But yeah, I mean, and it's gonna be Killing Copper coming in. And yeah, what this map is, I mean, if you know what a Nomad 3 is, alt map, I mean, this is, of course, an alt map. It has a lot of flow aim, I'd say. Kind of like, cut streams, I guess. Cut streams, flow aim. And then towards the end, there's a bit more snap stuff. But yeah, pretty fun map, I think. Hopefully the players agree. We'll see if they agree very shortly. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good pick from Team Name Quay. I mean, I think those 4 players are pretty solid on like Nomad alt. On the side of Boyfriend Manufacturer, really looking out for Carlos Flo to try to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, he.
Pancho.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Carlos Flo. I mean, he won the last like SCT2 tournament, so he's got a track record of success. We'll see if he can continue.
Absolutely, but Apple Topper gonna find a miss though, and that's gonna cause the Boyfriend Manufacturer to lose some lead, and it's gonna swing to Quay. Into the first section we go. I'm a bit delayed here. I'm back. Into this cut stream section.
Oh my god, Apple Topper did not have a good time on that.
Absolutely not, but Pancho is holding his ground. He is fine in it with his own right now 50k lead, and he is just making all the difference so far fighting Topper.
Oh, insert! He missed on kind of like nothing.
Yeah.
So that's unlucky for him and very lucky for Boyfriend Manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely a pleasant position, but they still need
Pancho
to
too!
work overtime. It's a Griffiner miss. Wait, instant. What up? What up? Yo, wake up into this other.
Oh, Carlos though!
Carlos flow! Why Carlos flow? It's 2v2 right now. But the lead is dwindling for Quay, and they are at the brink of losing it, and it's gone. Boyfriend manufacturer has brought themselves the lead, but no, for how long? A third of the map left.
Pancho!
Pancho! What?
Bro, the top row is not having a good time right now. And the bottom row, look at those two FCs both sides. We'll see who can hold it.
Alright, the bottoms are actually going the distance. Apple Topper gonna find another miss, but the lead has been established. Boyfriend manufacturer still holding the stand, holding the line. Apple Topper gonna keep on missing, so does Carlos.
Wait, Apple Topper.
Wait, this is it.
Jock!
Gamer gonna find a miss.
Wait, the Stormy just teleported to the right.
Oh my god, 100k lead for Quay, and it's just increasing. Lasper and Wonder making
Wonder breaks, but Rest trading, and that's gonna be it.
Lasper stands. And then it's Jordan as well, 200k lead, and it's here to no more debate, and it's Quay that is going to get this Nomo 3 done, and Lasper with a beautiful 800k score as well, Wonder 700k. Yeah, that was. One miss, man, one miss. Damn. Alright, all the A, while the boys are just sitting on the throne with their ass. Asses. Ass. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. The point being, Quay has won this. Not exactly decisively, but they do take the point. That's what matters. So yeah. Boyfriend manufacturer's time to try to get something started here.
Yeah.
Cause they have only yeah, I feel like they'll take a Hard Rock one. Ooh. I mean, cause they like Hard Rock, they like AIM. I mean, what's both Hard Rock and AIM? Hard Rock 1, so.
Absolutely, I like how you think.
But yeah, team name Quay, I know for a fact that like GWK doesn't like this map, for example. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a map that Rush can probably do well on in like Sifs. Yeah, I would really like a Hard Rock 1 here. Fremont 1, okay. Huh. So they're gonna go for Piranha.
Wait, Piranha?
Yeah, Piranha.
Wait, Piranha?
Yeah, funny pulling, bro.
Alright, well, I guess we're just going into like nostalgia. Yeah, for some.
But yeah, I mean, this map, it's just 170 BPM aim, like really, really slow aim, so it's really spaced out. I mean, that's all there is to it, really.
Yeah.
It's also mapped by Blue Dragon, so the angles like suck. Okay, sorry, I'm injecting my personal opinion here. But yeah, I mean, pretty coin flippy pick, I'd say. But I mean, if you look at what Boyfriend won so far, I mean, they won the Nomad aim, so it is like kind of around the same territory. So pretty understandable. They're gonna have probably Sifs, Resham, and Hard Rock, Lexinox, Twee hidden.
Yeah.
And on Quay, they'll probably have GWK Hard Rock. Insert Wanderer, probably like probably the rest hidden. That's my prediction. I think if you're competent on both mods, then I think hidden is a little bit easier because the AR is like a little bit low, but it's not high density because the BPM is also low. So hidden is not that bad if you're solid on the mod. I'm a little surprised to see insert over Pancho, but
okay.
Might be like a map specific thing.
But yeah, 2 hot rocks, 2 hiddens.
Well,
I'm
we'll
guessing there
see.
is
Insert definitely
like
is going to get in. Yeah.
alright. I'm guessing there's some like zero.
There's hidden hard rock actually. I guess it's like
yeah.
a comfort mod thing.
Yep. And here we go instantly with the jumps. We all know this map. We all love it. Some people don't. But yeah, this jump is gonna be very, very testing to everyone involved. Nobody missing on that first big jumps, however.
Insert, bro, what are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Oh my god, who let him cook? No, insert. Oh, Seth gonna try to mess with the hidden hot rock though. And that's
so, I mean, it's even for the teams now. One, like, very weird miss for both teams.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep things in the equilibrium.
Absolutely. Two-wheel, Rasham is still holding, and let's pretty wonder GWK as well. It's 3VT right now. Here comes the big jumps. Nobody missing on that one. Here comes the spinner, and here we go.
Advantage, boyfriend manufacturer for sure for now. And I mean, they have a bit of easier part of the map to work with, trying to get more combos.
Yeah.
Oh, tweet trade
GWK gonna try to miss, however, Rashaman still fighting Lesper and Wanderer to take this point. Rashaman is definitely in the more dangerous position, and he is holding the hot rock full combo right now. Steve already reviving his combo, but so does Insert. But the lead is gonna swing to Boyfriend Manufacturer as hot rock has the better multiplication.
Oh, GWK! Yeah, GWK actually finding like a lot of breaks on this. Having a little bit of trouble, but I mean, just gotta hope that his team can do the work for him here.
Two is still holding, so does GWK tiny bit, and there we go, the resting section. 3 bits frustrating, but that's not 10k lead.
Oh no!
Here we go. GWK just saying, oh no. I do something.
Oh no!
So we're gonna find a mess. The man is spinning! The man is spinning! Alright, but the lead's gonna swing to team named Quay though. It's swinging left, right, and center. Reshaman shield not.
I mean, Whittle does rush no. I mean that his team is actually not doing too bad because it was traded by Insert.
Yeah. Fish! Alright, into the map again we go. We are almost at the drop. Quay is still holding though, and that's gonna keep on helping his team to stay afloat. Quay is not out of it just yet. They may have 2 full combos, but they have 0 too little.
Just there's literally like no lead in this. And so it's gonna come down to the drop where the map gets like very noticeably harder.
Yeah, 1 miss is all it takes. It's like last time, but it's like more insane. Wonder with a smile, instead saying wet roll a kid lol. I do not understand.
He said we troll a bit lol.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we trolling a bit? Let's start trolling a bit.
Well. Still holding the hidden hot rock Shaman. All of Boyfriend Manufacturer is falling right now. It's finally drops, but not Raspberry or Wanderer. Both of the hidden players in the side of Quay still holding the line.
Oh, Raspberry.
Still holding as a pillar. Raspberry gonna find a miss.
If Wanderer drops, I think it's a little dangerous, but Sith gone.
Sith gonna find a miss. That might be that's it. Wanderer is still holding, and it's all on him right now. Can we see a full combo in this Fremont one as the hidden player from Wanderer? Twee and Hits are gonna find a miss. They are gonna trade it, and there is nothing much to play for. Boyfriend Manufacturer, they're gonna find a miss, but Wanderer consuming these big jumps like no tomorrow. But of course, this is just the first part of the finale, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the second part. Let's see if Wanderer can do it. Come on, all eyes are on him right now. This is it, and he's done. But the damage has been done. And Wanderer and Raspberry, both of them has gone the distance with the hidden mods. Team named Quay will secure this Fremont one and gain their 4th point. The scoreboard will be a 1-2-4.
So yeah.
Holy moly.
There we have it. And team named Quay in a very dominating position now. Up 3 points and also on their own pick now. So everything looking up for them. And I would imagine to see DT2 now.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they have a much better speed roster. So could try to take advantage of that. Could go for other options. They have won a lot of different kinds of maps. So the world is their oyster right now, I guess.
Ta 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 ta. Piran. Ah. Ah. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Man, why does Fourier exist? Who is this guy? I'm sure this guy is a TT farmer.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Any pickers? Yeah, it's true.
All
Any
right.
pickers?
Yeah. Ganyan.
I mean, they picked alt, they picked speed. If they want to pick more alt, they could do DT4. And Free Mod 3 is also kind of alt, but a lot of teams have. I don't think any teams have picked it yet, because it's a bit of like a weird map.
Yeah. But I guess if they want speed, DT2 is definitely a solid pick. It's Internet BHP Light Remix. It's 60.
There we go, DT2.
Yeah, DT2.
I didn't even see them pick it in the chat, but okay, yeah, they did. So yeah, gonna be a very similar roster to the other DT Speed. I mean, this is an extremely similar map. I mean, the BPM is higher, but the streams are not as long. So yeah, it seems like it is going to be an identical roster on both sides.
Yeah.
Carlos does not want to be here. Understandable. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when anyone forced me to fill Hard Rock. I understand.
He was forced to play speed.
And you have like the crying cat gif. That's Carlos right now. Honestly, I feel like he could probably sort of play this. I mean, I don't think he wants to, but
yeah.
Carlos alluding to the 14 UTC match. Known not to be the preference of American players. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, one name you might not be too familiar with, who you should look out for, is probably Mami, because I mean he FC the last DT speed map, and this is like something he's pretty good at, so
definitely
probably has a good chance to do so here.
Alright, let's just get into this one, and the lead is gonna be up in the air for now. Swing left, right, and center as everybody just sitting there. Accuracy still. Hopefully, let's very good find
the Sips. That's very trading. So kind of two two players who should be relatively comfortable kind of trading. Interesting.
Yeah, I accelerated just saying Lex for some reason. Alright, this is the build up yet again. Shock Gamer with the beautiful accuracy, but also and Lex are holding up on their own right now. GWK and Mami is still going to descend, so does Accelerator. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get in the first quay section. Seth yet again finding a break, and that's gonna extend the lead for Team Quay right now. A quarter of the map has passed.
Carlos
is nowhere to be seen right now. The man is falling flat on his face, double, triple, quadruple times over and over again. But Carlos Full gonna find a mess, but so does Mami. It's 2v2. Never mind, that was Bancho, but Shock Gamer.
Okay, GWK misses though, but it's like there's nothing Boyfriend Manufacturer can capitalize over that because there's still so many FCs on Team Quay.
The Accelerator, Mami still holding the line. Mami just absolutely showing how it's done in these recent speed picks. Accelerator as well, it's in the name.
He is accelerating right now.
Absolutely. 500k lead and only 1/3 of the map left. Boyfriend Manufacturer has a ton of work on their hands, and deadline is coming right now. 700k deficit, and it's just increasing ever more. Last is holding. JWK gonna find a miss and trade it with Lexonos. Joe Gamer just he's just saying
Yeah,
fire.
he is not happy with that one.
Alright, into the slow section we go. This is the build up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Sean kind of has the right to be frustrated because he has like the best hack, or almost best hack, second to accelerator. But you find like some random breaks. But yeah, team named Quay is not gonna let you get away with that. LS Braves can find the break, but they still have 2 FCs up. Not a concern at all. Oh, Mommy! I don't know
Mommy gonna panic a tiny bit. The nerves got to him, and it's all up to accelerator to fuel combo this DD2. Can he do it? And of course he can. He does it, and it's 1-5.
I mean, it wasn't just accelerator though. It's just like the full team did a lot better than Boyfriend Manufacturer. Yeah, they don't really have any. The only dedicated speed player they have is like Chalk.
Yeah, deficit in speed roster.
So yeah, a little bit lacking in that regard, but yeah, I mean, if Boyfriend Manufacturer want to try to get something started, then it is now or never, because now they're on the match point, so no more mistakes can be allowed.
Yeah, this is definitely a do or die situation.
I am imagining a Hard Rock 1 here. I mean, I've been trying to call it the entire match. Just go for it, bros. It's a good song.
You call and they will answer. Come on, Hard Rock 1.
I mean, look at what else they picked. It's like, it makes a lot of sense. But, I mean, also, maybe they want to switch it up because, like, clearly whatever they've been trying hasn't been working super well. So, maybe they'll go for something, like, really out there. Who knows? Oh my god.
Are we cooking? Nice!
You know things are going great when you're rolling for your picks.
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, I don't know if I can recall a single match, in my personal experience, where a team rolled for a pick and then they actually win the match. But I guess maybe Boyfriend Manufacturer can try to be the first.
Absolutely. They can be our guys, I suppose. This sounds kind of gore shitty.
Pretty much. It's like, it's less unhinged gore shit, pretty much.
More time.
Breakcore, yeah.
Breakcore to sleep and chill.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, as you know with the sort of breakcore songs, very typical map for that, because it's like, has some aim, has some like bursts. It kind of switches between the two a lot. So, kind of you know what to expect, just based on the song. It's a pretty standard map, nothing too weird about it.
Oh, there's even a girl saying that. Yeah, this is actually kind of strangely chill, actually. Yeah, really good.
So it looks like they're switching out Twee Hidden for Reshman, and
okay.
I mean, Twee is a much better known for like hidden player, but Reshman is not too bad at hidden actually. This sort of thing, I think you can play it decently.
But probably not too comfortable right now. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely better to just back off and admit that you're not doing somebody else take the stage. And yeah, good luck, have fun. It's already in the chat. Let's get into this one.
So yeah, I mean the map opens up very chill, so not expecting to see any like really early breaks. So both teams should be able to accumulate at least a decent amount of combo around here.
Just gonna go straight into this one.
Oh.
Alright, found a miss, and that name is safe.
Oh no!
Reshaman as well.
Okay, that is
not going too well already.
Not starting off on the right foot for Boyfriend Manufacturer. on what very well could be their last pick at this rate.
Absolutely. But still, 2 for combo on the
Oh
other side.
god,
But Sif is just not having a good time right now. Wanderer Pancho, last friend insert on the other hand, looking very comfortable. Yeah, like this is their own pick right now. And quay just going the distance. 500k team score and 100k lead. They are just building up for their future right now as an investigation. Rashaman, like Sonox, Chop Gamer Chef, they need to do even much more work now. As quay burying them deep under the dirt into the first section we go. This is gonna be a bit wilder, I suppose. Bigger jumps, some bursts here and there, but it should not be too uncomfortable for those who are experienced enough in these kinds of map. And we are seeing that inside of quay, they are just absolutely
no breaks in a while. Next one to drop is really gonna be punished for it.
Absolutely, yeah. It is already in the very middle of the map, and I think one miss or two from quay could swing.
Oh, Iceberry!
To both manufacturer. Last we're gonna find a miss.
Wait, but Sif trades it.
But Sif trading it back.
And yeah, so now they don't have any combo lead now. Oh, and absolutely now with chalk breaking.
No,
Pancho trades it though. Pancho trades.
Chop gamer.
But tied up combos is not what boyfriend manufacturer need right now. Like they need to start calling it back like just about now. And insert and Wanderer, if they keep holding, then they're just.
There might be a chance. But still, 200k deficit and Wanderer insert. Just not finding any misses, not doing any mistakes. These guys are ready to end it all. They are rolling with an iron fist and they are going to smack Lexan and Reshaman in.
Oh, Lexanox missing on stream. And that might be their death knell right there.
Oh, that is a damn shame, Reshaman. The only substantial combo in the side of boyfriend manufacturer. But quay just has too much momentum, has too much combo to fight off by just one man with an incomplete full combo. Ladies and gentlemen, boyfriend manufacturer against team named quay. The result will be a 1-6. Quay will win this one. Good game, well played.
So yeah, nice FC from insert as well. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of more a tapping, like hidden one. I didn't think he was the man for the job, but I guess he was.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's GT well played, and we're gonna get into the next match very shortly, which is gonna be I think it's this one.
Oh, Tom, too.
So yeah, it's gonna be Tomato Tournament versus Stuncetus. You can take a look at the teams real quick here. We're gonna get switched over to that.
Alright, they're already starting off, but sadly I need to go.
Well, this pick seems pretty over. Wait, okay, never mind. It loaded in. Okay.
Yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, Stuncetus having some very solid lead, but
wait, what?
I have to go. I'll leave it to you. Thank you for today, boss. I'm gonna get an entertainment. See ya.
Oh, okay, have fun with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get everything switched around in terms of like stream title and everything. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna figure out what the state of the match is here. Alright. So right now, it's actually 2-2. 2-2. Gonna put in the bands and everything right now. Alright. Got all of the stream stuff set up. And so, we're finally ready to get into the action between Tomato Tournament and Stuncetus, a match that started just about half an hour ago. And it is pretty even so far, 2-2. And it's gonna be Stuncetus gonna try to take a bit of a lead here on their Hard Rock 3 pick. Some players pretty struggling with the accuracy right now. I mean, KSN, or I guess Mihari now, and Polsky a little bit down, but they're recovering somewhat. Polsky is gonna find a lot of chain miss on the first hard pattern in the map. So we for now gonna go to Tomato Tournament. But we're gonna see a lot more breaks at this bit of a diff spike right here. Flow, oh, Mackie Brony breaks right before though. Trade by Gex Brony and Frodo. A lot of breaks, but 3 FC still maintained from Tomato Tournament, so they're looking very good on this pick if they hold to the end of this diff spike. Oh, and they're... Oh my god, Taldex missed after... not too much of a problem for their team so far, but really could become a problem if KSN is going to find some issues. Because KSN is the guy to look out, and he misses the last note of that pattern. Meanwhile, Fi has still got it, and he's going to start calling this run back. Yeah, Scorebar turning blue, and he is the solo carry right now. No combos to speak of anywhere else in the lobby, and he is making it work. Closing out the FC, I'm not sure if this is the first FC done in this tournament on this map, but definitely one of the best scores, especially considering 95 is, you know, pretty okay for this sort of map. But yeah, very nice FC from Fi. Also Frodo S ranking. Found a really unlucky slider break at the beginning of the hard part. So yeah, all on the back of Fi basically. Stuncetus is gonna secure their own pick. A little bit of risky fashion, but they made it work. Apologies that the Osu client is taking a little bit to load right now, but I think we are just about back, and finally we are. We can see KSN talking about using Gamma on Hard Rock. Not gonna lie, I very much relate. But yeah, it's gonna be Tomato Tournament going for free mod 1 here. Interesting. So it looks like Tomato Tournament are really liking to go for more like raw aim sort of maps. So gonna continue in that trend. So yeah, I mean, this is a very well-known, like, older map, and basically just brings a lot of very spaced aim at a pretty low BPM. I mean, well, most of the hard parts is at the end, and the drop, but I mean, we've seen a lot of people find issues before then as well, so gotta stay vigilant for the entire way through. Okay, I suppose no one's in the lobby right now. Okay. I mean, this map does not strike me as a map that you should need to warm up or practice, but I guess the teams are gonna take their sweet time with this one. Oh my god. Okay, I think the client's just a little bit broken right now. Okay. We're making progress. Man. Man, where's Tall Ducks? Okay, there's Tall Ducks. Let's go. Didn't miss too much action. Charlie Lee's gonna find a pretty early break, but Kay said he's gonna trade it right away. Oh, now if I miss on like kind of miss on nothing right there. So the early lead's gonna go to Suncetus here very shortly. So yeah, I mean, both teams having a bit rough go of the intro, but lots of time to recover that scores. Yeah, I mean, everyone's recovered combo relatively decently so far, but next breaks are going to be a lot more influential considering how far we've gotten into the map. But most players, I mean, I was going to say most players looking pretty solid. Now Fight going to drop again, and that is a repeated break, so it's a little concerning, but it'll just break it in somewhat in favor of Suncetus for now, but nothing too disastrous as of yet. Oh, Charlie missing though. And that's gonna put some light at the end of the tunnel for Tomato Tournament. I mean, they are still holding 3 near FCs or near FCs, so a lot of room to make a a lot of room to make a comeback if KSN doesn't miss right there. So yeah, that's gonna put Suncetus in a very solid position now. Map is absolutely in their control. I mean, Nelphi has kind of put up some recovery now, but it's not enough to compete with like FCs on the side of Suncetus. So yeah, this bit of a coin flip pick is not really coming up Tomato Tournament right now. But yeah, I mean, if there was a place for Suncetus to find a lot of breaks, it's probably this ending here, because the aim is going to start getting a lot more space. And then if that happens, then Tall Ducks and Q-Strainer are still comboing and have the opportunity to bring it back. But they need to give up those breaks relatively soon, because the lead is still going in Suncetus' direction. Plus, Tomato Tournament need to claw back 200k, so... Osu Tournament Client. Okay, there we go. Wait, did KSN like disconnect or what? Okay. Oh boy. Things did not go in Tomato Tournament's favor as we we're not watching. Choose for not fighting the break earlier. That's going to be basically it. I mean, Taldex is holding up the FC pretty good, but I mean, Fiai is there with the matching hidden FC and actually having better AC as well. So, nothing Tomato Tournament can really do here. And so it's gonna. Oh, Taldex is just gonna miss at the end. Not even gonna close out the FC. Just gonna add salt to the wound. And yeah, so Suncetus is going to. Oh, Fiai also not FCing. I mean, basically an FC in my books. But yeah, Suncetus is gonna take the first breakpoint of the match, I think. Let me take a look. Yes, that is actually the first breakpoint of the entire match. So really big momentum here for Suncetus. And we'll see what pick they go for now to try to capitalize on this. Oh, so they're gonna go for Hard Rock too. Actually, I think it's the first time we've seen this Hard Rock too. I think part of... Oh, they can't double fake XD. So probably they'll go for it later then. But... if not Hard Rock 2, they could go Fremont 3. I think that could be a good pick. It's also one we haven't seen very often. Or maybe Hidden 3. But it seems like they want to play like more like ulti style maps, and those two fall under those category. And it's worked out for them so far, so I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, the plan seems to be working. So they will actually go for a Nomad 2 here. A little bit interesting because Suncetus seems banned tapping, but now they're gonna opt to go into more tapping. So a little bit of turning of the tables right here. Oh, wait, actually no. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go back and correct this. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. But yeah, this Nomad 2, a bit of an interesting one. Not your typical Nomad 2, because it's a very old map. It's a 2012 map, and it has that old map flavor where a lot of the quote-unquote filler parts are actually pretty challenging to hit because of the old map angles that are god-awful to hit. So, yeah, it just adds that bit of extra challenge for, even if you can tap 220 BPM, there are some things that can catch you off guard in this map for sure. But yeah, I want to point out, to see Polsky here is very unsurprising. Polsky is kind of a big stream gamer. I mean, I feel like this might be a little bit high BPM for him, but I think he can probably do decent. Yeah, meanwhile, Tomato Tournament, their carries, like Taldox and KSN, they're known as pretty well-rounded players, but I think tapping is probably the one thing that they don't want to play, or at least at a certain point, at a certain difficulty. I'm not sure if they can handle this, probably, but we'll have to see. But yeah, Christian, another speed gamer, as is Charlie Lee. They should probably be fine on this. Charlie Lee especially because he'll be pretty able to handle with like the lower AR density stuff. So I think Charlie Lee is a very good pick for this. Yeah, into this intro, mostly good. Only a single break from Gexplody. But despite that break, Sunsee's gonna keep the lead because of the accuracy advantage. Gexplody fighting another break is gonna be pretty problematic though. Christian dropping. And this pick is actually very much not going in favor of Sunseetus right now. Tomato Tournament looking rock solid as of right now, but granted we haven't. Okay, it's all Ducks. Talduck's missing on a bit of a burst right there, but he's going to trade it up with the Gexplody, and things will remain in favor of Tomato Tournament, especially with the breakout of Polsky. Yeah, now Charlie Lee, the only one holding on the side of Sunseetus. Meanwhile, Tomato Tournament have the duo here of Maggie Brody and Q-Stronaut. Q-Stronaut really known as a tapping player either, but he's making it work right now. Oh, Talducks. Yeah, we're finding a lot of repeat breaks out of some of the players who are seeming to struggle throughout. Gexplody, probably the most notable example, but Talduck's also finding a lot of breaks. And I would be concerned to see that may continue in the solo part. Because the solo part is where the stream difficulty really ramps up a lot. Talduck's can find another break kind of in the same theme. So yeah, he's maybe not having a really great go of it right now, but the rest of his team is looking very good. Especially Mackie Brody with basically 1-100 right now. It's clearly very comfortable on the skill set. But yeah, everything gets changed in this part. It's where the difficulty ramps up a little bit in the famed Dragon Force guitar solo. And that's really going to favor Data with Tomato Tournament actually, because that actually all of Sunseetus is just gone after that. But so is Tomato Tournament on that in part. So the lead will stagnate, but I mean the league has already grown to such a large proportion that not much Sunseetus can do about it unless they have a huge reversal in fate here. And so yeah, even among the players who are doing well up to this point, kind of falling apart on this solo, but it is okay for Tomato Tournament because Talducks is still doing the work right now. Wish we could see that happening. And yeah, with Talducks and KSN coming into the ending and none of Sunseetus holding, that'll be, we're basically ready to pound the gavel on this point here, as it will be going to Tomato Tournament. Oh my god, those chain misses. So a little bit of stamina issues showing their face, but will matter not. Tomato Tournament gonna take the breakpoint right back. And actually, you do have the pick to try to tie things up right now. Yeah. Oh, actually, Mackie already kind of pointing out his 2-100 there. I mean, showing how good he is on the tapping. But yeah, I mean, considering how, I guess, poorly that went for Sunseedus, maybe Tomato Chairman can eye up like a DT2 option here. I mean, it's a pretty different kind of speed, so maybe not, but it is an option. Besides that, I could also see maybe like another aim map would make sense. Maybe like a hidden one, Hard Rock one. We'll have to see ourselves some good sportsmanship here. But yeah, I think Tomato Tournament, like if you think about their two lead players, which would be Talducks and KSN, good on many things, but if there was one thing I had to say, it probably would be aim. So it makes sense they've been picking a lot of aim, and they might continue to do so. So yeah, maybe hidden one. Hidden one could be good. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like they'll pick based on the current picks. Okay, there it is. Hidden one. So yeah, this hidden one, for a map that has a map pool that has a lot of very out there picks, this one is pretty normal. It's pretty comfortable to aim. A lot of comfortable jumps. Also has a bit of burst in here, 200 BPM burst. I mean, that's kind of what you're usually expecting with this sort of breakcore song. And yeah, that's what the map delivers. So yeah, looking like it's gonna be these rosters finalized here. Pretty sold on Tomato Tournament's roster here. I mean, Q-Skronot, hidden aim is kind of like his exact strength. Not too familiar with Shinkiro, but I know Talducks and KSN can also do well. Meanwhile, on side of Sunseedus, I mean, they have no slouch of a roster for this either. I mean, especially I look at a Christian as someone who's very comfortable on maybe not aim in particular, but very proficient at hidden. So yeah, very tense situation because it could be this match getting tied up or Tomato Tournament put into a very tough spot with a match point. So quite critical point for both teams here. Christian gonna find a very early break, also quite down in AC as of the time being. But KSN getting traded is going to really cancel that out. Oh, Shinkiro got to find a pretty random break. I mean, the map kind of ramps up towards the second half, so breaks in the first half are actually a little bit uncharacteristic. Yeah, Shinkiro kind of struggling on finding another repeat break here. But Frodo missing is going to be a lot more important. I mean, okay, well, Shikiro's not really able to hold together any combo as the time being, but in terms of overall combo, Tomato Tournament are really not that far behind at 4 right now. Of course, this can all change with breaks out of the FCs on either team. Gexbody! And that has been the biggest break we've seen in a while, I think. Because Tomato Tournament, I mean, Shinkiro has been having more problems, so the rest of their roster is looking pretty solid for the time being. But, I mean, you could say the same of Sunseedus, but Christian's getting it, bus lighted. And very swiftly, the lead is going to go over to Tomato Tournament here. and they are now firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, I mean, they had that potential. They had that threat of all those combos they had right behind SCT2, and they are going to capitalize the moment they got a mistake out of SCT2, and doing a very good job on the team-wide performance right now. Another break out of Gex Bodhi is going to put some more nails in the coffin for SCT2 here. I mean, Tomato Chairman not really out of the woods yet. And QI still has an FC if they were to find a big collapse, but not looking like it's gonna happen because they're doing very well up to this point. Kyushu not gonna break, but matters not. Tall Ducks and Mihari, well, KSN kind of broke earlier. Shikiro gonna find a chain miss. Oh, that was a lot of misses there, but doesn't matter when the big man Tall Ducks is out here getting a 4-100 FC. Very good stuff from him. Fi also with an SC, but not nearly as good ag. Still a commendable score. Forgot to click the button. Not sure what he's talking about there, but alright. Seems that they did not need to click the button in order to win that pick. But dare I say, the way things are looking, it kind of looks like we're on a collision course towards a tiebreaker, which I would love to see. But, of course, both teams, that's not really their desired outcome, of course. Because they would love to just take the 2 points and get it over with. So Sunseed is going to try to get themselves well on their way to doing that with their next pick here. They really love their alt maps. So if you wanted to pick another alt map, then Hidden 3 is up. But Tomato Tournament have proven that they're doing pretty well on the Hiddens today versus Sunseedus. So for that reason, it might not be as advisable. They also, I think they wanted to go Hard Rock 2. They could go Hard Rock 2 then. They were trying to pick it earlier. Yeah, there it is. They were trying to pick it earlier, but then they couldn't because of the double pick rules. But yep, we will in fact be subjected to this song. Honestly, it's kind of funny if you just need to have a good sense of humor with it. But yeah, we're gonna see Fluffy in for this. Not surprising at all. This guy is as much of a hard rock specialist as you can get, and of course with Precision, it's always the time for the hard rock specialist to shine. And definitely a map that should be in his ballpark. It is just low BPM aim, and that is what he excels at. But yeah, a map that a lot of teams have really tried to avoid picking. We have not seen this in many other matches, but Sunseed is feeling it's very favorite to them. They are going to go for it. And so what this map brings to the table, it's mostly, low BPM aim. It's kind of pseudo old map style. The mapping, it's all like grid mapping. You can see a lot of right angles. Makes the jumps a little bit uncomfortable to play. So it just adds that a little bit of extra discomfort in how you have to aim this. Yeah. And Tomato Tournament bringing out the big guns of their own hard rock specialist, Silent Suzuka. Well, I think they're more like hidden hard rock player, but same difference. And this is precisely the kind of pick that they are on the team for. So kind of a duel of the back pocket hard rock players. We'll see how it goes. I am a little bit surprised to see Christian in for this. Not really known as like a hard rock player or like an aim player, but Maybe he's the man for the job. We'll see. Only time will tell. Okay, some extremely early issues for Tomato Tournament. I mean, this map really gets straight into it. I mean, the very beginning is a pretty hard part. A lot of breaks traded out of Sunseedus as well. Both teams kind of struggling. Yeah, Silent Suzuki gonna find another break after the initial, like, one at the very beginning of the map. And the only FCs as of right now is Frodo and Shinkiro. And so whichever one of them can get out of this harder part and into some of the freer combo, gonna put a very good score for their team. They both might manage, and they both do. But you must say, on Sunseedus, the recovery combo is a lot better because Solix and Bihari found those breaks very recently. So not much combo to combat Sunseedus here. They're gonna very shortly take the lead. Oh my god, the 1/3s. The 1/3s. Everyone's gonna call this like an alt map now. But the biggest combos are maintained on the side of Frodo and Shinkiro. Oh, but Frodo's gone! And now Shinkiro is uncontested. And he had not very not good time on the last hidden aim pick. But a very different skill set, a very different map, and a very different outcome. Shinkiro is gonna be the one putting in the work for now. But he finally misses. And now things get very dicey because Tomato Tournament, I mean, neither team really has much combo to work with, but yeah, it's gonna keep things very volatile. Anything can happen still. Pretty long map. Well, outside of Tomato Tournament, obviously the big need to look out for right now is Taldux, who's having a lot of issues at the beginning, but seems to have stabilized. Almost found an overaim on that jump there, but holding it together, but no longer. So now it's going to be combined Frodo and Gex Bodhi to try to make something happen. Oh man. And this hard part is coming to an end. See who gets through all of it. And all the large combos at that point did make it through. Most notably Frodo, who is really Sunseedus as kind of a last hope here because with how little combo the rest of his team is holding, it's really going to need to be him, and he has the opportunity of a lifetime now with the big combos in Tomato Tournament being claimed by the 1/3 section. But he is under all the pressure in the world, and he needs to keep the combo. If his name turns red, it is basically lights out for Sunseedus on this pick. But he's only found one break so far. If there's a man for a job, it might be him. I mean, this is a skill set that he is pretty solid on, so do not put it beyond him to make it happen. And it's actually not even just him. They've also got Gex Bodhi, who's kind of canceling out the combo that Taldux has. But Fluffy and Christian fighting a lot of issues. It's going to slow things down. And it might be enough to let Tomato Tournament actually take it. Yeah, Frodo actually holding it for what seems like long enough. It was just a full team of Tomato Tournament really getting their act together in the very last moments of the map. So unless one of them just like stops playing right now, it's going to be the very critical breakpoint taken for Tomato Tournament. And yeah, that is that's gotta be rough for the side of Sunseedus here. As the team who was in the lead for most of the match, and now they are the ones who are really put on the hot seat at the very end. So they're just gonna have to do what they can on whatever pick Tomato Tournament throws at them. So, I mean, looking at the options, they have been picking a lot of aim. They could go aim again. That being said, the Hard Rock mod is kind of contested, so maybe they don't want to go for it. Maybe they could go Hidden 3 instead, because it seems like they're a little bit better on Hidden in general. I mean, I guess the style of map doesn't really benefit them on paper, but yeah, maybe this is just theorizing a little bit too much. Probably just going to come down to whatever map the specific players like, whatever they're feeling at this particular moment. They want to throw a really big curveball out there, they could go Fremont 3. I don't think it's going to happen though. As far as I know, there are no timeouts allowed, but gonna wait for the ref's confirmation on that one. Or maybe I can quickly go like check the forum post. Oh! Wow, they actually did it. Okay, this is a map that is actually never... as far as I know, it hasn't been picked yet. In any other match. Oh yeah, so this is a map, a little bit of a weird skill set. It's kind of like half streams, half alt. So, basically you need good aim control, let's just say. Because you need a flow aim and you also need some pretty good alt aim. I mean, it does seem a little bit risky because this kind of map is something that Stuncetus has been picking a lot more of compared to Tomato Tournament and really succeeding on. So definitely one that they can contest, I feel. I mean, as is typical with very late in the match, most of the very solid picks have been exhausted. And so you have to go for more risky things like this. But yeah, keep in mind this is like a loser's bracket match, so Suncetus might be on their final map of the entire tournament before they get eliminated. So absolutely everything on the line for them to try to force this tiebreaker here. And we're going to see Charlie Lien, who on paper should be one of Stuncetus' carries, but I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of him in the match prior to this, but he's finally making his appearance, and gonna see if he can try to turn around this match here. Meanwhile, on Tomato Tournament, we see some very familiar names. I mean, Teldux and Mihari kind of playing every map, and Q-Stranaut and Shinkiro coming in for this. In terms of mods, probably it's gonna be like Q-Stranaut Hidden, Shinkiro, Hard Rock. Not sure where the other two will go on Tomato Tournament. For Suncetus, Christian Hidden for sure. I'm not sure about the rest though. I mean, the rest are kind of equally comfortable on either Hidden or Hard Rock. I guess if you're good at both, this is kind of easier on Hidden, so we might see a lot of Hiddens. Surely that's not KSN playing no mod. Okay, yeah, that's not allowed. Okay, let me refresh to see what's actually happening here. Okay, so it is Mihari gonna go Hard Rock here. So yeah, not too many Hard Rocks. Oh my god, Frodo. Assuming those were actual misses, that was not very good. Yeah, very early advantage for a Tomato Tournament. But Mihari finding the break is gonna very much put a dent in things. But Charlie is gonna trade it out. And Christian! Things are just not looking very good on Suncetus' first pick. Or Suncetus' last pick. Oh my god. SCT2. Oh, okay. That's an 8-way break. Or like a 6-way break. Now a 7-way. And Christian is the only one with a combo here. And yeah, things looked extremely bad for SCT2, but then that quad break from Tomato Tournament, that is something that can turn things around, and Christian is making it work right now. Yeah, everything on him. Everything. Because, I mean, 2 very recent breaks from SCT2. The moment he breaks, things are going to become really bad for SCT2. I mean, he's got it for now, though, and this is a little bit of an easier part. But the full team has recovered way better on Tomato Tournament. So, gonna need more breaks out of them, even with Christian holding the leading combo here. And, of course, if he breaks, then it might be all over. And that is looking to be the case. As Tomato Tournament, on the latter half of this map, really outperforming SCT2 here. Gonna find 2 breaks that are pretty big. Mihari gonna find a chain miss. So now it's Frodo to duel off against Tall Ducks, but there's just not enough time left. There's not enough time left. And yeah, with Frodo breaking, I mean, I think it was already, their fate was already sealed. But that'll for sure do it. And it will be Tomato Tournament taking the win 6-4. So congrats to them. They will be advancing in the tournament. Sadly, SCT2 is going to be eliminated here. And so yeah, Tomato Tournament showing some pretty good resilience. They came back from being down 2-4, but then they won 4 points in a row, and that certainly will do it to get them to win the match. So congrats to them. I'm hoping that it will show the win screen. That would be dope. There we go. And we have Tomato Tournament taking it. Actually, they did have some missing players. I believe Orke was gone. But even at reduced strength, I mean, other team was also missing players, but yeah, even at reduced strength, they are able to take the win. So, congrats to them. And then now, I think we have a match at 16 UTC. I need to do some math on... Okay, yeah, so that's going to be in 9 minutes from now. The schedule's not updated. Let me take... I know we have a match in 10 minutes, but I just need to check which one. So, just stay tuned. Give me a moment to get everything figured out here. Okay, so it's gonna be, Huh? Is this it? I think this is it. Wait, what? That's not right. Okay, how about I will just... Okay, I don't feel like restarting stream, though. That's definitely not correct, though. Okay, you get to see me mess around in the bracket editor for a second. Because that's definitely not right. Because it's going to be financial advisors to face off against hitting the Glovo MC style. But they submitted their team name after I did the laser stuff, so they're going to have to settle for being called... Team 3. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is the match we're gonna have in just about 7 minutes time. So yeah, to talk about the players real quickly. On the side of financial advisors, their first pick, probably their most notable player, is Cryptocurrency. And this guy is the AIM demon. I mean, he's like one of the best AIM players in the 4-digit scene right now. And he can do decent on any mod, but mostly on no mod and hidden especially he's very good. And not to say that he's just a raw AIM player, he's also able to do the typical like aim control alt stuff as well. He's pretty good at that. Also pretty well known as the, or I don't know if I should say well known, maybe more like infamous for hosting Axolotl's Georgia, or no, the Axolotl Gimmick Luigi tournament which has had some interesting pools, let's just say that. But of course, this is not relevant to his playing capabilities. But yeah, they also have, as their second pick, they have Net Nasanya, who's kind of like the opposite. And he plays a lot of like speed stuff, raw stamina stuff. Very good at anything related to that. He has like I think he has like an 800 PP on like Snow Sleep, if you know that map. That's plenty of evidence to say that he's good at tapping. Okay, yeah. I just need a... Well, we will need a Babylon here for 5 more minutes before the lobby gets started. But yeah. Adapir. Oh, banger. Okay, this is some good intermission music. We love us some Desert Theater. Yeah. Honestly, I maybe would put like a 5-minute timer on stream right now so we can wait for the match to actually start. But bit too inexperienced in streaming to actually know how to do that. So suppose I'll just leave up the team intro here, and I'll just say we'll be back shortly when the match actually starts. So that'll be around 4 minutes time now. So see you when that happens. You'll probably get a ping or something. Okay, hello everyone, we're back. And we have our match right here. I mean, you could see the teams for a while now. But yeah, I mean, it's time for the match to start. Finally, let's get into it. Well, I mean, that's not exactly true because, of course, they have their warm-ups to get through and everything. Also, the, no. I'm just making sure this is started. But yeah, they have their warm-ups and picks and bans and everything to get through. So it will be a hot second before we start playing the actual match, like proper. But at least nominally, everyone should be here now. Looks like we are gonna... Actually, no, I don't think that's the warm-up. But I mean, yeah, we have financial advisors who are like... They are very unfortunately in the loser's bracket right now because they lost the tiebreaker last week by like 10,000 points. So... What I'm trying to say is like they are kind of a force to be reckoned with. And then if you're gonna go by last week's results, then I guess Team 3, well, their actual team name is hitting the Glovo MC style, but not only is that a mouthful, they submitted that team name like way too late. So you're seeing Team 3, I'm gonna call them Team 3. So yeah, they did not have the best time in the last round of the tournament. I believe they lost 2-5, so not particularly close. But that being said, at that time they were missing Raul, who is like their second pick and like one of their best players. Just getting the chat loaded in right now, real quick. Oh, it seems like we're not doing any, we're actually not going to be doing any, warm-ups. So we'll get straight into it, which is nice. So, I need to take a look at this. Alright. So, Kali, financial advisor's first band is going to be Fremont 2. Let's get that entered. So yeah, Fremont 2, a map that has not been played basically at all in this entire round. What? Okay, the chat is not capturing everything. I will just take a quick look at the ref sheet to see what's going on. Okay, so financial advisor's been Fremont 2, and then Team 3 bans the Aspire map, Nomad 4, and financial advisor's gonna be in Hard Rock 2. And finally, last ban, we are still waiting on Team 3. Alright, so pretty clear themes in the bans here. Financial advisor is banning Precision. Team 3 banning the gimmicky Nomad maps. So yeah, it's gonna be Team 3's first pick here. Based on these bans, maybe Hard Rock would be in order. I mean, Hard Rock 1 is kind of Precision. It's like a bit higher CS than normal. So, that could be an option. So yeah, as we await the ban, we listen to the banger No Mod 3. Hopefully someone will pick later. Okay, and then the decidedly not banger Hard Rock 2 right after. Okay. But yeah, big picture, I would probably favor Financial Advisors a bit to win this match. But I mean, if Team 3 has their full roster here, then I think they can have a decent shot at it as well. I mean, they just need to have Raul here. That guy is like very important, very good at his respective skill sets. I mean, Raul, of course, being a mostly like a Hard Rock aim player, but also pretty decent on speed and most other things except gimmick. But yeah, I mean, Team 3 saying, if you give them 2 minutes, then they're gonna use 2 minutes. Alright, I kind of respect it. But yeah, very much taking their time to think about this pick here. So yeah, we're gonna go DT3. Okay. Yeah, so this DT3, a pretty well-known older map. I mean, as a lot of the maps in this pool are. They go DT3. And this is a very much like a stamina-heavy map. Basically, the only thing it's heavy in is stamina, because you don't really need any other skills to be able to play this. So all about if you can just stream 230 for like 80 notes straight, and then you're able to play this map. Oh yeah, I don't know if these teams are being incredibly slow with getting the roster in, or the client is just not working. I really couldn't tell you right now. But don't really have anything to say when there's only one player in the lobby right now, bros. Alright, finally we're getting some rosters in here. On the side of Financial Advisors, I think their roster is actually pretty good. Especially considering it's the opponent's pick. Because Net Nasanya is like the stamina guy in this lobby. And then meanwhile, Marusi is kind of similar, kind of a speed specialist. Wario, also pretty good at speed. I mean, he's kind of better at burst speed than like raw stamina. But I think he can do decently on this. And I would say Lillian is kind of more of a no-mod stream player. So might be a little bit outside their BPM range. But probably can put up some, at least like a decent score. Yeah, meanwhile on Team 3, I gotta ask, where's Raul? I think he'd be playing this if he was here. I don't know what's happened to him for him to like not show up to both matches, if that's like indeed the case. But gonna try to make it work with what they have here. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think Spell ZZZ is great at this sort of stuff. I think Psyche can do decently. Missio probably can do alright. But I don't know about this for a first pick here. Oh, the client is just not showing the scores for some reason. Okay, well, I'll reset it after this this pick here. But yeah, I mean, right off the bat, in terms of like accuracy is looking a lot better for financial advisors. But that being said, Acme isn't that far in their favor, and also they don't have any sort of combo lead, so I mean the lead is not really going anywhere until Status finds the miss here. Well, we always gotta trade it out though, so keeping parity in the scores for now. But yeah, first Death Stream part coming in hot, and actually, despite my expectations, both teams doing okay. Missio is kind of collapsing now. A lot of players with not very great AC either, but combos being held on both sides. Lily gonna break at the end, but so is Saika. So things very much in favor of financial advisors. Lillian saying But it is the speed specialists who are really holding up financial advisors right now, so very trustable players for financial advisors to be holding the lead right now. And they're only trying to combat against Spellsy ZZ, who admittedly doesn't really have great AC compared to Marusi or Netnasanya. But as long as that combo's there, maybe something can happen. I mean, Status also finding a very good recovery. And he has the AC, but not the combo, so... Yeah, they're really gonna be relying on like a huge meltdown at the end from financial advisors, which is not entirely impossible, but from players like Marusi and Netnasanya, they're not very likely to give it to you. I mean, it looks like Marusi was like running out of stamina a little bit there, but Netnasanya is still running it into the finish line, where everyone else finds issues, and he will be the only FC. He's gonna prove why he was such an early pick for financial advisors. Very nice FC from him. And numerically not super bad scores from Team 3. I mean, Status and Spellsy ZZ putting up pretty high scores, but I mean, you could just tell, especially from Spellsy Z in terms of the AC, that they were not as comfortable on this. Okay. It is Osu Laser reset time. Oh, it's just not gonna show the scores. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to make do. Yeah, I mean, you can see financial advisors having one speed very convincingly. I mean, they're just gonna say that they're gonna pick a speed map of their own. So, very clear logic there. Pretty good logic. And so you would expect to see extremely similar rosters, and I mean, hopefully for the side of financial advisors, extremely similar results. Yeah, it looks like both rosters are just about completed, and it's gonna be round 2 of the Speed Showdown. Not too sure about the particular skill sets on a lot of, oh my god, oh, it has a wrong team name as well now. How awesome. How awesome is that? Okay, well, we'll watch the gameplay. I guess Team Blue will be team named Quay for now, That is not their actual name, but I suppose for now it is. Spell's easy gonna find very early break. But yeah, I mean, neither team doing really too hot right now. I mean, a lot of breaks found out of, especially Financial Advisor, is going to hand the lead over to Team Name Quay for now. And yeah, looking like they might have a little bit of a glow up here. I mean, that glow up is very quickly fading, I guess, with those two breaks. And yeah, combo lead's going to be just about even for now. Oh, Saika finding a lot of issues with the act there, but he still holds on to that oh so precious combo. But can't say the same for Spellsy CZ or Missio, who are really struggling in terms of both the act and the combo, and Saika's gonna drop it now. So now it's Stennis against the world, but that might actually be a battle that he's able to win because of such lack of combo for Financial Advisors. He has the advantage over Marusi, and the rest of Financial Advisors is kind of just gone. So yeah, pretty tense situation. Everything on the 1v1 between Marusi and Cetus. But all things staying equal, it could go just about anyone's way. And they're gonna see it in this break. Cetus knows the fate of his team right here is really all on him. So... Oh. Bancho is not connecting. Okay. The streaming end of this match is not going very well. Let me just say that. Oh, Marusi broke like literally right after the break. That's really good for very good for what is happening right now. What is happening right now? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay! So, I guess in the meantime that my client was completely dying, Financial Advisors were able to take the point. So I imagine Stennis had to have... He must have broke after having his initial combo there. Okay. This is getting very tiring to stream here, but basically, Bancho somehow had some sort of problem, and oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Just give me a moment. Okay, finally everything's working. Okay, awesome. So yeah, gonna be a Team 3's turn to try to fix something. I don't know, I think it's just such a problem. They don't have Raul. That, like, literally, that makes, like, a half or maybe, like, 2/3 of the pool, like, way worse because they don't have him. Well, this is me assuming he's not here because he didn't play speed. But okay, so it's gonna be them going for Hidden One. Alright. So a very different angle compared to the speed. So yeah, this map, it's just a classic break core map. Has some pretty comfortable aim, has a lot of bursts. You kind of know the drill with this sort of song. Very similar to gore shit maps that are very popular in this game. So yeah, I mean, I can't comment too much on how well this is gonna work out for Team 3. It's a very untested waters. We haven't played anything like this yet. I mean, we've basically only played speed map so far, so it is a pretty big change in pace. I mean, this map has some tapping as well, but it's only 200 BPM, not remotely similar. I am slightly surprised to see like Net Nasanya over like maybe Couch for this, because Net Nasanya not really known as like a hidden player. But to be fair, this isn't a map you really need to be like a hidden specialist to play. Kind of just need good fundamentals and that's it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in terms of very early breaks, Saika's the only one who's gonna get caught off guard here. But Net Nasanya gonna trade it out pretty swiftly, but I mean, Saika trades it again. So... Oh my god, okay, Atapir. Yeah, people are not having a good time on this kind of tame intro, which is a little bit surprising to me. Yeah, this is not exactly the prettiest from both sides, but mostly financial advisors, because Adapir finding the break and then Net Nasanya finding like repeated breaks. Meanwhile, on Team 3, it's only Saika having any issues. Just realize you cannot see the score line right now, in terms of the whole match. But it's 2-0 right now for financial advisors advantage. So Team 3 may be on their way to a very much needed pick here, a point here. I mean, they're looking pretty good so far, especially with Net Nasanya finding another break, who's really struggling on this map. So yeah, it really might be that hidden getting to him. Mechanics player is not typically known for really enjoying the hidden, but cryptocurrency, a hidden player himself, also can find issues, so now it's only Lillian. Trying to face off against Dennis and Missio. I mean, she has Adapir backing her up somewhat, but not gonna be enough as things stand. Really gonna need those breaks out of Stennis or Missio. Stennis putting up pretty good scores for most of the match so far. And right as I say that, he's not gonna be able to do just as well on Hidden One. And now Adapir with the big recovery combo is able to make something happen. A lot of time left in the map, and it will go over to financial advisors, barring any misses from their side. Okay, Vantro is not working again. It's one of those days, isn't it? Well, if you needed my best guess, I would say that Team 3 probably won that. But let me check the ref sheet to make sure that it was the case. Actually, no. Financial advisors actually were able to take that back, so it's currently 3-0 in favor of financial advisors, interestingly enough. Okay, so Financial Advisors is kind of playing tit for tat with, oh my god, the team name. This is so painful. Okay, I'm gonna go change the team name for the bajillionth time. Hopefully it saves this time. That would be really cool. Christ. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, we're getting into this hidden two here. Of course, Financial Advisor's in a very nice spot compared to Team 3 here. And the two players on Financial Advisors I would expect to do very well would be Cryptocurrency and Adapir. I mean, this is a low AR aim map pretty much, and Cryptocurrency and Adapir very proficient at both aspects of that, both the low AR part and the aim part. Meanwhile, Kali and Lillian kind of more fill players for this. But yeah, I don't think Team 3 is slouching too hard on the roster for this either. I mean, Saika is kind of able to play any skill set. Missio, specifically, pretty decent at Gimmick. And I believe Agent is as well, from what I saw in the last match. But yeah, I mean, they have much more to prove if they want to try to... if Team 3 wants to try to start mounting a comeback here. But yeah, this map, the funny map, the one Cookie Z used to get himself banned. Trade from Kali and Spell TCZ. So, a few things in the balance for now. Spell TCZ fighting a lot of breaks. Wait, completely misreading one of those patterns. I gotta imagine he is not very comfortable with this kind of mapping. But neither is Kali apparently, because he's also fighting a lot of breaks, but nowhere near as many as Spell TCZ for now. Oh, but Psycho breaking the FC, that's gonna be a lot more influential. Meanwhile, the Financial Advisor is looking rock solid on the other three of their members. A breakout of Cryptocurrency is kind of good for Team 3, but it's like they don't have much to combat it with Agent having missed pretty recently as well, so it's really all up to Missio here, trying to fend off Adapir in this 1v1. Some squares, Spell TC getting caught off guard. I mean, he's just not having a good time on this map. I think Team 3 is kind of suffering from fourth player syndrome on this map. Yeah, I mean the rest of their members, you can see they are doing so much better in terms of the accuracy. A lot of questionable aiming of those like pentagon patterns. Some people trying to like flow aim it, but it seemed to have worked for most of them. But now it's time for squares. An agent, it just got completely obliterated by them. Spells ECZ as well. Meanwhile, financial advisor still going at it. IFP still holding the FC, and that's going to be basically sealing it up for financial advisors. Bancho is actually just having so many problems today. I don't know why. Or not today, but like as of this match. It just really does not want to cooperate. But working well enough. As we can see, Adipir is still FCing. And there's not really anything else that matters around here. Adipir GOAT. So true. Agent. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a client problem, but it just looked like he stopped playing the map here. And he is back, but it matters not. It's already financial advisors with the huge lead here, and regardless of the client just like not doing any work whatsoever. I don't think we really need to see how this ends. I think you already know how this ends. Financial advisors are going to be taking their 4th point. They're going to go up 4-0 right now. Yeah, and Adipir closing out the very nice FC. Only 2 100s. That's probably the best score we've seen on this map so far. So very good stuff to Adipir. He is showing up for the skill set that he is known for. I mean, yeah, we've played Speed, we've played Hidden. Neither of those things really worked out for Team 3, so... I mean, this very well could be their last pick at this rate, so they really need to make a count here. Maybe try to change things up, I mean... I don't know, we haven't really played any ult. That could be an option, maybe like Nobot 3. Nobot 3 is a banger. But no, we're gonna go Freebot 1 actually. And so yeah, this Fremont 1, a very well-known map, Piranha. A very old map, or not very old, but pretty old map. Map by Miss Magius, and you know what they're known for. A lot of their maps are just really big spacing jumps. And that is what this is as well. I mean, yeah, Team 3 really tried the hidden aim with Hidden 1 earlier, and it didn't quite work out, but it was pretty close, so I suppose I understand where this is coming from. But yeah, I just have to think they're at such a lack of players right now, with how much we're seeing like the same names playing every single map. Like, Saika, Missio basically are perma-lobbied right now. Yeah, meanwhile, financial advisors seemingly at full power. So, things are looking pretty grim right now, but if they want to have a miracle success story, then they need to turn it around just about now. in terms of mods, I would expect Kali, Wawio, Hard Rock, Crypto, Adapir Hidden. And then on Team 3, I'm not really sure what they're going to do. I think Missio is pretty good at Hard Rock, so that might be an option. Looks like we're going to have to stall out a little bit because Agent needs some time to go do something. But if there's any players who are equally confident between Hidden and Hard Rock, this map tends to be a bit easier on Hidden. Because, I mean, you can see the AR is kind of low, but the way it's patterned is not very particularly difficult with low AR, so... So it's actually gonna be Agent and Status going Hard Rock. Not gonna say that's really not what I expected. I expected less Hard Rocks out of Team 3, but if that's what they're comfortable with, then by all means go for it. Okay, apparently Wobio is just like not here. Awesome. But as far as I can see, it's 3 FCs to 3 FCs to 3. 4 FCs to 3 actually, so things going pretty well in favor of financial advisors, as has been the common theme so far throughout this match. And yeah, Team 3, both their Hard Rock players found some very early breaks. Shouldn't be too problematic if they're able to keep holding the combo, especially with a break from Kali traded out here. Kali pretty good on the Hard Rock game, so to have them down is kind of problematic, but Status will trade it out as well. So yeah, score lead's gonna stagnate for now for the most part, gonna be going ever so slightly in the direction of financial advisors. But I mean, yeah, I mean, most of the players have been nailing it for the last last minute of gameplay or so. Kali gonna be an exception to that rule, kind of finding issues with the repeated breaks, and that's gonna put some light at the end of the tunnel for Team 3 here, as they do have pretty solid combos of their own to combat what Financial Advisors has. But they're really gonna need more from Financial Advisor than a break from Wawio might be exactly what the doctor ordered. So yeah, first time in a while looking like Team 3... Cryptocurrency asking about the results of his own tournament right now. I mean, I don't really know what's going on around there, but... yeah, a little bit of a plug for a tournament in his gameplay. But, yeah, in terms of who's taking this point here, Team 3 is actually looking to take the score lead just about now. And yeah, they have achieved it. Now it's just up to them to hold on for the next like quarter of the map. They have a very real chance here, but they do need to hold on through some of these harder patterns at the end. This drop is where the spacing gets very high compared to the rest of the map. Oh no! And that is absolutely not what they needed. A double miss out of Agent and Missio. Now Cryptocurrency and Adapir really have a a huge opportunity to try to keep the sweep going. What? Okay, those scores are not accurate in the slightest. Okay, but now they are. And Adapure and Cryptocurrency are FC into the end, and that is going to be the difference maker. And sadly for Team 3, they are not going to be able to hold on to the lead to the very end. And sadly for Financial Advisors, they're also not going to get any FCs because of that last goofy horizontal jump pattern. But, yeah. Things looking very dire for Team 3. Financial Advisors just on top of the world right now with 5-0. Yeah, Kali doing a bit of trolling. Thought the match was over. It is in fact not over, but you do have to say there is a rather clear favorite for who's gonna win this match at this point. Financial Advisors really winning everything here. So, okay, we're gonna go for Hard Rock 3. They might be ending this off with a banger. So they're gonna be going all aboard the blimp right now. But yeah, I mean, Financial Advisor has banned a lot of, like, Hard Rock maps. But, I mean, now that they very well know that Rel is not here, who is, like, probably their best Hard Rock player, this is a pretty decent pick just for that reason alone, I think. And it's, of course, a good pick because... But yeah, it's a good pick because it's a banger. Screw picking maps for the skill set that benefits your team. Normalize picking the map that is the most banger. Not to say it's not a good pick for Financial Advisors as well, because Kali and Wawio are very solid on the Hard Rock. This kind of map they can do well on as well. Adapure is a bit more surprising to me, because he's a bit more known as a hidden guy. I would think he would have Cryptocurrency in for this, but he might be watching his tournament instead right now. Yeah, got some song appreciation in the chat right now. Meanwhile, we're waiting on a last player from Team 3. Missio, I mean, yeah, there he is. I mean, Missio's pretty good at Hard Rock. I mean, I wouldn't say he's having, like, the best match right now, but... yeah, we'll see if he can make something happen on this last map here. So yep, Financial Advisors, very close to crossing that finish line of the 6-point threshold. And it's going to be up to Team 3 to do everything in their power to stop that from happening. And maybe at least get on the board here. Because there have been points that have been, like, at least relatively close. But then it was them who just fell a little bit short in the last moment of some of the maps. So, gonna try not to suffer the same fate here. Oh! I mean, if there was a good start for Team 3, then that's absolutely it, because that's 3 breaks out of Financial Advisors on a single pattern. And Wario's the only one to hold here. Meanwhile, he's facing up against Psycha, Status, and Agent. But hard part here, and a lot of those FCs might be faltering. Status is going to be the first one to go. But Agent and Psycha still going. Big aim at the end of this part. And Psycha going to be caught off guard, but Agent's still holding it. That's all they need. They only need a single FC to hold off Wario here. That being said, the recovery combo is a bit better on Financial Advisors, so maybe they need a bit. Oh, okay. So that's both FCs traded out, so it won't instantly go over to Financial Advisors, and it won't go over to Financial Advisors at all with Adappear breaking. Meanwhile, Status has the biggest level in the combi, and they might be looking towards the first point here. And it is very close to the end of the map, so it looks like they might have done enough that they will be prolonging this match by at least 1 point, getting themselves on the board. Good stuff to Team 3 right here, taking the break point. But yeah, good job to Team 3 for taking Financial Advisor's pick here. And now they have the opportunity to go for something of their own. And, I mean, based on them winning Hard Rock, maybe just pick Hard Rock again, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think Hard Rock 1 could be really good. I mean, Financial Advisors are kind of admitting for themselves that they don't really want to play Hard Rock based on their bans. So I think Hard Rock 1 is just a very obvious angle, but they might go for something unexpected as always. They are taking a lot of time with this pick, so definitely putting some adequate thought into it. Okay, yeah, Hard Rock 1, kind of as expected. Another banger, if you ask me. I mean, a lot of people don't like this map, but it's because it's a little bit of an unconventional Hard Rock 1. Has a lot of, has a lot of reading elements to it as compared to the typical Hard Rock 1. A lot of overlaps, some doubles where you need to really know the rhythm before you play the map. Yeah, I mean, Team 3 by no means in a desirable spot right now, but you gotta live 1 point at a time. Don't think too hard about the whole big picture of the match. Just work with whatever map is in front of you and see what you can make happen. That should be the good attitude for Team 3. But yeah, very similar roster being maintained for Team 3. And I think this is kind of just by virtue of them being missing so many players. Because I think Kosi Eric, Raul, and Muji are all just not here. So, I mean, at that point, you only have 5 players to work with. And there's only one person you can rotate out or bench. So, of course, you're going to have a very similar lineup for basically every map. And that's going to work to varying degrees. Meanwhile, financial advisors, they're getting cryptocurrency back in the lobby. I thought he might have been gone at this point, but he is showing himself again. But alright, it's Team 3 on what might be their last pick here. I mean, they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen, but things not looking too great for them. But, I mean, they did just take a point, so another one is not too far-fetched, especially with Adapir finding Baker very early. Although Status did trade it earlier, but they do have the combo advantage for now. Oh yes, Missio is finding the break here. Not exactly the one I expected for Team 3 to be like one of the first to break. And that's going to be a huge detriment to Team 3 for the time being. Looks like everyone has practiced the map adequately. They all know the rhythms. Adapir are going to get caught off guard by the bit of like the notch in that burst. And going to keep Team 3 in it for now. I mean, it does give Team 3 the combo lead here, but it's going to be absolutely gone to satisfy the miss. And yeah, a bit of filler part that's going to really benefit financial advisors here. So yeah, at this rate, it's looking like financial advisors. Oh, okay. I was about to say they were doing very well, and then Walio and cryptocurrency broke at the exact same instant. And now it's going to give the opportunity for Asian D and Saika to put in the work. And already claiming the score lead. Oh my god. Saika, why did you miss there? Why did you miss there? That's pretty awkward for Team 3, as he was FCing. But it's maybe not as bad as it seems, because the rest of combos on their team are pretty decent as well. Of course, the big standout being Agent 5D. It's kind of funny, that's not even the first time someone slider broke on the corner after the break. Semi did it too last him. But yeah, Saika finding another break, but Agent is still holding the fort, leading the battalion. That being said, Lilia is also FCing. Okay. Never speak again. That's the lesson for me. But yeah, that equivalent trade between both SCs at the exact same time A lot of trades in this map, but it's all going to benefit Team 3 and the ones who already have the lead and already have the combos. Missio instead is doing very well after their initial breaks. Why speak? Why speak? I don't know if cryptocurrency can do enough about it in this little time. I mean, this combo is not really that big compared to the max combo of the map. So it is rather rapidly approaching Financial Advisor's side, but I just don't think... I mean, yeah, it's just not enough. So yeah, Team 3... I mean, still down by quite a bit. I mean, but they were down 0-5, now 2-5, quite the improvement. And I don't know, man. I hate to be the guy to float the idea, but this is kind of how every reverse sweep starts. But of course, financial advisors are not going to be... Oh. That explains the Psycha silly slider break. But, of course, financial advisors not gonna let that happen if they have anything to say about it. I'm looking at Nomad 2 as a possible option because Team 3 lost both speed maps in rather decisive fashion. So that's just more speed. I mean, it's a different kind of speed, I suppose, but fundamentally it's the same skill set. So Nomad 2 could be an option. I think that's the most obvious one. I mean, there's a lot of the maps that haven't been picked a lot, like the alt maps, that they maybe could lean into. Like, for example, we have not seen Hidden 3 picked very often, but they did win both Hiddens, so that's a map where you need to be really comfortable with Hidden. But then no, they're going to go for a kind of an opposite route with the DT1. So it's going to be 10.3, kind of half aim, half tech map. So yeah, this is a little bit of untested waters as well because, I mean, there aren't any other high AR maps in this pool, so not really any info on how well that these particular players will do on this. Yeah, it looks like financial advisors are gonna get their speed lineup in. I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of a adjacent skill set. So they are having Net Nasanya and Marusi coming in for all the DTs. I mean, meanwhile on Team 3, there's not much to speak of in terms of roster decisions because, I mean, they just need to make it work with what they have with only 5 players around. Probably they're only leaving to be able to practice the map just a little bit. 10.3 kind of skill set that practice can really help. If you are not super comfortable, you can sort of memorize some of the patterns. And with this being kind of a more complex 10.3 map, it's one where if you can't read it properly, then you do really need to, I guess, try to correct that with a lot of practice. I am slightly surprised to see Lillian over Kali, because Lillian, a pretty good all-rounder, but I think Kali is very good at DT1, like, high AR stuff, so a little bit interested to not see them in. But yeah, Team 3, the one player they're gonna have on the bench is Agent, which I think makes sense. I don't think he really likes mechanics stuff, or like high R. So it's gonna have to be these 4 to make it work on Financial Advisor's pick. So, but yeah, I mean, in terms of just raw clout on this skill set, then I think you would have to imagine that Financial Advisors are just about ready to take it here. But Den gonna be put in things with Net and Sanya finding a break on a very easy intro. Meanwhile, Team 3 are all able to hold on so far. I mean, it's like 4 stars so far. Oh, Lillian dropping very early as well. So, actually, pretty good for Team 3 as things stand, but they definitely still need to hit these harder tech parts that are coming up. And build up. Net Nasani finding another break. Spellsy is easy gonna trade it, but it's currently 2 FCs to 3, and a lot of work is being done for Team 3. It looks like they're pretty able to play this map, actually. Oh, but that's a pretty big disaster for Team 3. A 3-way break, only Status able to hold, but he gets into the next part. And no one on Financial Advisors does, as far as I can see. Actually, I think Marusi might have combo. I was not really looking. Yeah, no, none of them have anything. They both found slider break. Status is the one holding it out here. He's making his name known, and he can really decide this. Oh, but he finds the break on that tricky pattern, and it's going to leave the door open for Financial Advisors. They have the better combos. They have the better recoveries. The score is going over very rapidly. Net Nasani finding the break is going to slow things down, but Marusi is still got it. And as does Lillian and Wawio, and they have nothing to combat it, so they really need the breaks out of Financial Advisors just about now, or it's going to be the end of their tournament run. But it does not look like they're going to be getting it. And, well, Marusi finding the break, but a lot of breaks coming out of Team 3, and only Status. Can he do enough? No, he cannot. And that will be, sadly, the end for Team 3, or their true name, hitting the Glovo-style MC. I don't know if I got that right. But yeah, that'll be it. Financial Advisors are going to take the match here. It kind of looked like Team 3 was starting to cook. They were starting to get something started, but Financial Advisor is going to put an end to it. And yeah. There we go. So congrats to Financial Advisors. Now that I look at it, I believe they were actually missing Couch as well. So I mean, they had some of their own issues in terms of having all the players. But regardless, they are able to take the win. So congrats to them. And as for the rest of the round, there is only one match left. There's going to be one match at 19 UTC. Not quite sure if I'm going to be awake enough to stream that one. But, yeah, it could be streamed. So just stay tuned. You'll probably get a ping about it if it happens. As for the pool is not quite ready yet, in my opinion. I think we'll probably spend a bit of extra time doing replays and all, and have it ready by Monday. Probably like Monday 15 UTC, like something around that ballpark. So, yeah. Until then, we'll see you for whenever we're around next, hopefully. Good job to Financial Advisors. Condolences to hitting the Glovo style MC. I'm never gonna remember the order of that name. But yeah, that'll be just about it.